Hollywood would have us believe that courage is Jon Snow holding his sword up and waiting for an entire army to envelop him. In today's video, I am going to tell you why this isn't courage. It's just stupidity. I will call upon not only the Taoists and Stoics, but also some lesser-known philosophers. I will attempt to state my case for why your idea of courage is wrong. Stoicism and Taoism are two ancient philosophies, which offer us valuable insights on how to develop as humans. They both emphasize the importance of cultivating a strong inner character, being aware of our emotions, and learning how to act wisely in difficult situations. By exploring their teachings, we can gain better understanding of what courage actually is, and how it can be cultivated through practice and discipline. These are not the only knowledgeable teachers we can call upon, however. You've all seen the hero showing no fear while a dragon stares him down, or running into a storm of bullets to save the princess. I'm guessing that you have never faced these scenarios. My 17-year-old son likes to say that he would rescue the family being attacked by zombies. But is this courage? Stoicism and Taoism both emphasize allowing things to happen as they will. They both teach us that we need to accept the path before us. In the scenario of the dragon, is there another solution? Is there a way to use your intelligence to rescue the family from the zombies? The answer is probably. There are high roads and low roads everywhere you look. Taoism teaches us to be like the water. And in elementary science class, we learn that water takes the path of least resistance. Befriending the dragon sure seems easier than slaying it. To stake your life on the bet that you will survive while all others have perished is just your ego telling you that you're better than those who have come before you. One of the core teachings of any philosophy, including Stoicism and Taoism, is letting go of your ego. Even in universalizing religions, you are tasked with submitting to a higher power and the realization that you cannot make it alone. So if these scenarios outline stupidity rather than courage, what is courage? Well, courage is doing anything rather than nothing. Courage is getting off the couch and putting one foot in front of the other, not the fact that in doing so you may win the Boston Marathon. Courage is going to ask that beautiful woman for her number, even though you could watch her from a distance and hope she approaches you. That's creepy. Don't be creepy. Courage could be deciding to go up and karaoke the latest Lady Gaga hit. Is she still relevant? When did I stop knowing that? Courage could be letting go. Courage could be walking away from the fight with the guy wearing 2 black belts and holding a katana. To fight this person only proves that you were afraid of being labeled a coward. I have discussed the Stoic principle of memento mori, but consider one of my favorite authors to take it further. Ernest Becker wrote a book called The Denial of Death, in which my main takeaway was humans do everything, absolutely everything, because they fear their mortality. This includes the courageous acts like jumping into freezing water to save an exhausted animal. Becker's reasoning for this heroism or courage being an escape from the realization of mortality. Because we cannot escape through slaying an adversary, thus living forever in storybooks, we use these small acts to live in the memory of at least one of the bystanders. Therefore, it is your ego that decides to rescue that animal. You know that you can then tell the story for the remainder of your life, hoping that someone else saw the deed. But how long will this story last? The unfortunate answer is probably a generation or two. While we all enjoy watching and reading these tales, coming to terms with the fact that these stories are seldom passed is courage. Everything that you are, everything that you see will someday fade into dust. Even if you cure a disease or invent a remarkable technology, your story will fade and you will become no more important than the meal that you ate last night. The unfortunate truth is that you have to understand your mortality. Though I'm not certain, I don't think my dog understands mortality. I can't even explain to her what tomorrow means. Even Laika, the space dog on the thumbnail you clicked on, didn't know what courage was. So what is courage when everything that you thought was heroic was simply a product of your ego and consciousness? Real courage can be defined as the acts that don't make it to your Instagram feed. It's the mother that decided to raise her children to be great while working 3 jobs and never to be named as Time Magazine's Person of the Year. It's the teacher that, despite being diagnosed with a terminal illness, continued teaching and didn't hold an assembly to gain sympathy. It is you and your meditations on death. It is realizing that you will die with very slim chances that you will be remembered, but not succumbing to the dread of it. It's having the knowledge of this and still deciding to get off the couch and run that marathon. If you made it this far, maybe you were furious at my conclusions. Tell me in the comments. Maybe you really enjoyed what I was saying and it was just what you needed to hear. Hit the like button. Maybe you found it so profound and life-changing that you want to share it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more, say no more. Regardless of why, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Memento Mori.